Howdy folks, and hello. Today we're going to be doing a Misfortune game. She isn't commonly seen, which is why I decided to do a guide on her, and this is just after Riot was giving out those mystery skins for good behavior, so I decided why not? Why not? So Misfortune is a marksman that typically goes bottom lane. She does a lot of damage with her abilities. And for an AD carry, does an impressive amount of AoE damage. She has okay starting stats with one or two more AD than most AD carries start with. Oh, that's not good. And we're going to be maxing Q today. Q is her double up, and that allows it to... it's pretty much an auto attack, off auto attack timers that'll bounce the enemy behind it and do more damage. So when you can, you want to hit, everyone just check their Facebook. Apologies, folks. Minions have spawned. Alright, I think it's over. And so that's the one we'll be maxing. It's powerful, takes a decent amount of mana, but could be worse. W is impure shots, and that adds a little bit of damage to all your abilities, including your ultimate, your E, and your Q, and of course your autos. Or, no, I'm sorry, it's just basics and ult, sorry. And it also does Grievous Wounds, which counters heal. Very strong for the bottom lane meta right now. And then E is Make It Rain. It is expensive, low damage, but it provides a AoE slow, which is fairly potent. So Corki likes to stay behind that wave of minions, so I like to double that up, because, and of course, if you can hit both champions with it, it's even better.
I know what I'm doing.
So not doing a terribly great job of last hitting right now, which is not the greatest.
Nothing but powder monkeys. Not a problem.
I like to grab a point on E early, but generally don't. I max that last because of. So that was a little fast there, but basically I made sure to get impure shots on Corki before I knew he was going to pop heal. Very reflexive, he healed for a lot less, and I was able to pick him up.
The fun begins.
I can see Volibear has a stack of Targons, so I'm going to get Cannon low for him. And I don't take much lifesteal in this build, and so when your opponent gets back to lane, it's always a good idea to see what they have. He's Doran stacking, so he is actually stronger than I am right now. Oliver was able to pick him up, which is good. I definitely got caught out of position there, and that was not very good. But it's all worth, because we came back from that, no problem. So I'm going to start my eye edge, and I'll grab some boots, so that way better positioning. Lots of health pots, so I can just recover after things like that. So looking at their team, they've got a Thresh, Zedroni, and a Cho'Gath. Those are all pretty high pressure targets that is 6 ways of stopping my ultimate, which is the channel. She's fairly iconic. But overall, we're doing well.
Bang. No prey, no pay.
So I'll just keep maxing Q. Double up acts unpredictably at the best of times. Now it's tempting to E there, but remember E is incredibly expensive, and it does only slightly more mana or damage than the mana it costs.
The fun begins.
But it is good for providing vision. Which allowed us to pick up that pink ward slightly safer. So comparing CS, I am ahead of Corki by a little bit.
Not a problem. Set sail. I own
An enemy has been slain.
guns blazing. I always shoot first. Guns blazing.
Just trying to get auto harass. I'm thankfully ahead right now, especially with the pressure that Volibear is able to provide. Very easy, just sit back and farm.
The fun begins.
His heal's gonna be up. Important to get out of tower range,
No.
because auto double up allows you to win most trades, even if they aren't behind targets. And so I won that so long as I didn't take the tower shot, and I didn't.
You got dangerous.
The sound they added quite some time ago was very helpful for that. Mobility boots Thresh, yeah, fairly standard.
I know what I'm doing.
We'll just cancel that bonus, even though I said don't use that to harass. And Zedinkbot, always pay attention to chat. I haven't placed a ward this game, which is pretty bad on me. I'll place it there. So that's an area of coverage we don't have as much. Dallin was going to pick that up, but I didn't really feel like sharing that one.
Nothing but powder monkeys. Step 2.
An ally has been slain.
Bang.
Always got a CS. I started off pretty poor, and I'm still not doing all that great, but I've got one of the higher ones in the game, so guess I can't complain too much. So I'm low on mana, so I'm going to want to keep that in mind. I thought he was going to use his Targon's proc on that. I do have enough mana for ult, and we do have Jarvan in the wings, so I'm going to see if I can't let them push towards me slightly.
I know what I'm doing.
Volibear doing the masterful beats. Alright, that didn't go so well for us. He didn't have that warded appropriately. Sadly, Talon isn't going to be able to pick up mid. We did kill Sejuani, so them jaggerting is unlikely, but that put Corki pretty thoroughly ahead of me, which is a bummer, because I was doing well up until that point. Actually, no, he's about even with me. 1 assist, but I've got good almost 10 CS up on him. He does have doubles, though, and that's going to make lane really rough. However, that was more than enough for a BF sword, and I probably could have got the crit cloak as well. I should have, because there's no reason for me to just sit here with 800. So max W second.
Sure you can handle me, summoner? Not a problem.
Right up there, give us a little bit of coverage.
No prey, no
This Fortune gets a lot of movement speed for free from her passive. I haven't really gone over that. Oh, that's not good.
set sail.
I'm really glad that missed.
Sure you can handle me, summoner? I know what I'm doing.
An enemy has been slain.
Not a bad pickup by Talon. Yeah, the exhaust during ult was definitely unfortunate. But that is tower, and that is my eye edge.
Not a problem.
Not the greatest ult I could have given, but that is alright. I'll go ahead and get
Step 2.
boots and finish my edge. Fairly strong play to make.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We did lose mid off that, which is unfortunate, and it does look like Zed is ahead of our Talon.
You've got dangerous
That is
eyes.
alright.
I like that.
So definitely stronger than Corki right now.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Sadly, did not have enough for many health potions, so I'm going to suffer the consequences of that.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, got killed by a Sejuani, but I did finish Corki there, so that was nice.
An enemy has been slain.
And that was a 2 for 1, which is not bad. Gonna go ahead and buy a Zeal off that, since I've got enough for that, and Zeals are pretty good. Gonna stick around for a health pot, because those are handy.
Sure you can handle me, summoner?
We have an opening for drag, but it looks like my team is being, so gonna go ahead and farm up the lame some. Once it gets beyond my reach, I'm gonna go back and do golems.
Set sail! I've got a good feeling about this.
And I am ahead of Corki quite a bit now, both in kills and CS, so I'm in a pretty good spot. I just need to be able to position for later in the game, especially with how well Zed is doing.
Don't get
An ally has been slain.
Try and make it over there, but I doubt I'm going to make it there before he bees. Yeah, I think he's in fact out of there.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Thresh probably stuck around though. Catching him would be good. Oh, good.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh no, they all stayed and I went the wrong way. I am so sorry.
The fun begins.
Rampage.
So that was definitely a weakness on my part, sticking around for that long. I made a mistake staying top after I've seen everyone else do the same damn thing. But that's okay. We did get drag off that, and we are getting tower damage. So I'm not saying that's an acceptable excuse, but cold comfort farming, folks. Sometimes you just gotta look at it as you tried.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy is unstoppable.
Step 2.
So yeah, now Corki got back up off that pretty thoroughly.
Sure you can handle me, summoner?
Ace.
Not too terrible. I know Sejuani is strong. I play quite a bit of her, especially some of you will know that, especially if you've watched previous videos. But she was not strong enough at this stage of the game to take me by herself. So the moment they peeled off, I was able to get out of that, which was pretty nice. I'm gonna take a risk here and do blue, because I like blue, and I don't like them having blue. I'll let them have the timer for it. A lot of experience, especially with this new jungle, is tied up in those little ones. But staying around to clear those is more risk than I want to partake. And more reward down bot. So with that, I'm going to be... and just in time. So I've got a couple of options here. I can go Static Shiv, Phantom Dancer, or even Yonmu's, which I'm considering, but I'm going to start with a Phantom Dancer, and then get a Longsword. Seems like a pretty okay thing to do. The reason I picked up Avarice is because the passive's kind of nice, especially because it's just gold over time and it rewards you for what you should be doing anyways, which is farming and participating in teamfights. So let's see. Zed is dead, and I consider him to be the largest threat to my existence. So I'm going to push up this wave. He's up now, so I'm going to back off. Go in, give Oliver a little bit of support, even if it was just literally showing up. Sejuani landed an ult over a wall, but that was to save her teammate, and that's a fairly long cooldown. I am happy we got that out of the way. Along with a Cho-Cho. I have virtually no lifesteal outside of Doran's Blade, so definitely ah, that's how he did it. Cho'Gath got there by teleporting, so not only did he fail to kill me, but he is down a annoying summoner. And then I'm going to go back and spend my newfound wealth. They are definitely starting to grab enough armor to where I think a Last Whisper makes sense as the next item.
I know what I'm doing.
At this point, yeah, we will look into upgrading our Avarice Blade. I like the idea of static, but I might go Yonmoose because that is a powerful thing to pop pre-ult. But we shall see. I definitely like where my attack speed is getting towards, though. Jeez.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Not a problem. I know what I'm doing. Not a problem.
Gonna go grab red. Red is very useful.
Set sail. You've got dangerous eyes. I like.
No jungle camps up in the immediate vicinity, so we're gonna go back and consider our options. Looks like we'll just grab a Shiv. I think that's probably the easier move to make.
Step 2.
And we are at 1.71 attack speed, so that is pretty darn good. With W up, we are at 2.1. Which isn't quite the cap, but it's close enough.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Alright, so I'm gonna do those. We're close to 16, and that is pretty nice for your ult.
Don't get cocky. No praise, no pay.
Gonna go see if we can't bail out Mr. Jarvan up top. We do have the speed boost thing.
Dominating.
And not bad. Not bad at all. I got split up on target focus a little bit there, but I'm happy with the way that turned out. Let's see, no one but Thresh is up, so that is a free inhibitor for us.
Sure you can handle me, Gemini?
Let's see. They're not down for a long enough margin, not enough to be comfortable. I'm gonna go see if their red is up.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
Destroyed their pink wards. Left a ward there of my own.
I know what I'm doing.
There's only one reason for which a Zed would Yonmoose blindly like that. But I do have a mobility boots passive, so make use of that. 70 bonus movement speed is no slouch. That's like boots of swiftness and then some. So now we should probably consider our last item, which I've got a couple of good candidates. Black Cleaver would be really good. Thirster would be good, because this build is definitely missing lifesteal. And Banshees wouldn't be half bad for the amount of magic damage or dodge this or die abilities there are. I am probably... think I'm going to do... well, BF sword items are pretty cool, so I'm going to go Bloodthirster, which is a boring option, but definitely going to pay dividends. So we're 16 now. Ult does quite a bit of damage, 125 per wave, and she shoots out like a lot of them. I was not able to evade Zed there.
Double kill.
It's unfortunate, but I knew it was going to happen eventually, because that is definitely what Zed does. We're still fairly ahead, drags up, so we will rush that when we can. Which is probably when we get up, since they're going to be up faster than I am.
Step 2.
Of course, they're definitely on their way there as we speak.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
And there are 2 sweepers on that side.
Not a problem.
Not very good positioning there, but I am not getting much peel whatsoever. Which is kind of annoying, but that's the life of an AD carry a lot of times. And Misfortune is one of the more mobile ones out there, so dying like that is going to be common. Oh, we'll grab bot farm. That does look pretty nice there.
I've got a
Ping it so that way they know what's up.
An enemy has been slain.
sail.
Shut down.
Good, was that dead? I'm actually just going to split bot, since rejoining my team is kind of unfeasible.
Inhibitor is respawning soon. An ally has been slain.
I know what I'm doing.
An enemy has been slain. Unstoppable. Aced.
And with an ace, we should just be able to end.
Don't get cut.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
We're getting darn near close to it.
Shut down.
How the mighty fall.
Sure you can handle me, Simon?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I like that.
Ability beats passive. Very nice for getting out of there. go ahead and go back. I can afford a couple of things off that. Fear is always a fairly decent option for AD carries. I'd recommend it. Gonna grab Pink Ward because those are useful.
What I'm doing.
And this character is pretty much fully kitted out. Go up and rejoin my team
Don't get
before they kill everyone. Was not able to finish anyone. That was a bummer.
Kill. Aced.
set sail. I've got a good feeling about this.
I had to use both summers to do that, but luckily I put enough distance that he was not able to finish me with Mark. So, not the greatest misfortune game, but an example of sort of how she works a little bit, and late game how to die rapidly and often. And hope you enjoyed, guys. I will see you next time.